Alright, so today in the shop we have the Redmax Hedge Trimmers. This is the HTZ2460 model, and we need to remove the large handle that's on there and replace the, we got no throttle here. Alright, so our throttle cable's busted, so we're going to take this handle off and we're going to replace it with this new one. So I'm going to show you how to get this whole assembly off. It's rather easy, so let's get into it. Now, your new assembly is going to come with the new throttle cable attached and your two kill switch wires here. All right, now this can be done by leaving this entire handle on and just removing this part here, but I have to do some other work to the machine. So I'm just going to pull this whole handle off, and it's going to make it a little bit easier to do this part anyway. All right, so let's jump into it. If you flip the machine, we're just going to flip it over upside down. You're going to notice these two springs in the front. You're going to have a hex head there, and come to the back, and you're going to see two more springs on each side being held in by another two hex head bolts. Those four we want to pull out. Now that you have those four bolts out, you can see this is completely loose, but what we want to do is put this back on its right side up here, and we're going to go ahead over to the side where our kill switch wires are, and we want to pull them off. You can see they just pop right off there like so. All right, the throttle cable on this is busted, so I'm not able to show you how to take that off, but there is a nut here that you want to unscrew, and you're going to you're going to push on that throttle. You're going to push down on it, and that'll allow you to take your cable out of that groove right there. That looks like a flathead screwdriver. By pushing down on that, that should give you enough, loosen up enough tension to pull the cable right out of that little groove there. All right, so now that everything's free, you can pretty much lift this out of here. You just want to take your whole unit here, and you want to pull up, just like that. It should slide right out of there. Now you can see where your wires feed through from the handle. They go underneath here. They run up this channel and they feed through the top here. Here's our broken throttle cable. Here's our kill switch wires. So now we want to get this handle off here, which is rather simple. You want to flip it upside down. You're going to see this red clip here. It's got a little groove in it. Just take a flathead screwdriver and you want to stick it in there and just pry up on that. Let's see. There we go. And you're going to pull that right up, and that will pretty much allow you to pull this out of there. But we gotta push our wire. Oh, I'm on the wrong side here. We want to push our wires through this channel here first. You can use a screwdriver to get underneath of the wire. Basically, it's going to feed under that channel and up through that hole. All right, but I got the kill switch wires out. Now, when you come to the throttle, you're going to have this little screw on the side here. You want to unscrew that, and then this all should pull up and off the throttle cable like that, because that's not going to pull through that hole with this assembly on. Now, you should be able to pull your throttle cable right out of there like so. All right. And we already have that piece off, so just pick up your unit and just pull towards you, and there you have it. Comes right out. It's really simple. And then your new one, we're just going to feed our wires right back in there. All right, and we're going to push that one right back in there like so. Voila. Now we just got to feed these cables back through the channel, and there's a hole right in there that it came out of, back up through the hole. Pretty self-explanatory if you just took it out. Alright, got my wires fed back through. I'd recommend putting the bigger one in first, the throttle cable. Feed that through first, then try to put your kill switch wires in. Because this one's a little thicker and it's going to be tougher to get in if you put these through the hole first, all right? But anyway, that's back in. Now you can just put your motor back in there. Don't forget to put your 4 bolts back on the bottom that you took off. connect your kill switch wires, and connect your throttle cable. That's how you get that handle off and put a new one on. And don't forget to put your little red clip back on here. That basically is just going to slide down on there the same way it came off. Just push it right down in there, just like that. All right, not that hard. Hit that subscribe button below and give me a like. Leave a comment if you have any questions or anything. I try to get back to everybody as much as possible. I usually check the comments every other day or so, but sometimes I get a little backed up. All right, guys, I will see you next time.